militantisme,
Un
je sais
débat,
pas moi.
d'État
Tous les diplômés d'État qui sont allés à l'étranger là-bas, c'est ce qu'ils font.
Même un diplômé d'État, jury oral, quelqu'un qui est en train de lui
Quelqu'un qui a fait l'université ne peut pas venir insulter les gens ici.
Même un D6, lors de son jury oral, il n'a pas envie qu'on lui crie dessus, honte à vous. En plus, devant le monde entier, ce n'est pas respectueux, ce n'est pas congolais, ce n'est pas africain. On doit respecter la science.
Ce monsieur a étalé juste son éducation de base.
C'est l'intérêt qui vous fait parler.
Ce n'est pas l'intérêt, tu es là-bas.
On vous connaît.
Moi, j'accepte l'intérêt de la science.
Vous êtes d'une versatilité sans précédent.
C'est l'intérêt. Par intérêt que j'interviens, par intérêt pour la science. J'assume. Je suis là parce que la science m'intéresse. Et c'est par cet intérêt-là que je voudrais que vous puissiez vous taire. Pourquoi nous nous sommes connectés? C'est pourquoi nous avons sacrifié nos après-midi. Respectez toutes ces personnes qui vous demandent de vous taire. C'est aussi simple que ça. Par respect pour nous, taisez-vous, monsieur. Merci.
Arrêtez de généraliser.
Mais laissez faire la discussion.
Ce genre de réaction, comment vous pensez que le président, le sénateur à vie pourra encore accepter de faire ce genre d'interaction scientifique? Parce qu'il y a des personnes qui ont des questions intellectuelles, qui ne peuvent pas tenir un débat intellectuel, à se permettre à faire du militantisme. C'est vraiment une facette et une honte pour tous les Congolais.
Bon, faut pas généraliser, hein, c'est pas tout le Congolais, ça n'engage que lui.
Oui, ça n'engage que lui.
L'administrateur devait simplement le bloquer. Faut pas généraliser, c'est pas tout le Congolais. Tous on est Congolais, tous on a écouté, mais personne.
Il y a les détracteurs. Alors, mais généralisez pas parce que moi je suis Congolais.
Non, arrêtez de généraliser.
Je ne soutiens pas cette... fourberie, s'il vous plaît.
L'humiliation qui nous est imposée par un compatriote, malheureusement.
Là, c'est là que je suis votre généralisation, c'est ça?
Je crois que c'est l'organisation qui aurait dû mettre en place un système où on contrôlait le micro de chaque personne qui parle. Et de là, laisser la parole aux personnes qui étaient interrogées. Je crois qu'il y a eu un problème d'organisation, mais aussi une impolitesse incroyable de cette personne.
Ouais, c'est clair. L'administrateur a failli parce qu'il aurait fallu juste d'abord
j'aimerais aussi
négatif.
Manquer pour vous avoir répondu brillamment. Sa thèse sur la bonne gouvernance et ce que le leadership dans...
Mais qu'est-ce que ce monsieur a au pouvoir? Donnez-moi une réponse, s'il vous plaît.
Même les réponses, on les voit.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait de bon pour le Congo? Donnez-moi juste une réponse, s'il vous plaît.
Eh ben, mais c'est toi, tu peux pas fermer ta gueule. 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 Mais est-ce que
la question en fonction de la thèse et non pas nous ramener vos débats militantisme qui n'aboutissent à rien là. Il y avait des questions
Exactement.
Des gens qui étaient là et qui posaient des questions bien structurées. Vous avez une question, vous levez la main et on vous donne la parole. On ne peut pas se permettre à parler en ordre, c'est une impolitesse incroyable.
Mais aussi, dans cette réunion,
et je suis sûr que monsieur le perturbateur ne comprenait rien. Et du coup, c'est son esprit militantisme qui a commencé
à sortir. Il a fait pour le Congo. Il a amorcé les débats démocratiques. Nous avons un ancien président vivant et nous avons un nouveau président vivant. Ça, c'est un honneur pour nous tous les Congolais. Nous devons préserver ça. Nous préservons Joseph, nous préservons Félix. Qu'ils soient tous vivants, qu'ils continuent à développer notre pays. Les querelles ne nous amènera à rien.
Mais quel débat démocratique la personne a apporté là? Déjà, il n'avait pas la parole. Il y avait une autre personne qui parlait. Les us de politesse.
Il n'y avait personne qui parlait. Il n'y avait
Ici,
personne
il y avait
qui parlait.
Quelqu'un qui avait, il n'avait pas laissé. Il n'avait pas levé sa main pour prendre la parole.
Il faut faire un...
Alléluia, Seigneur, alléluia. Est-ce que tu crois que c'est Christ qui est l'espérance de la gloire? Alléluia. Est-ce que ce matin tu peux encore acclamer son nom, le célébrer, le louer? Waouh, notre victoire, Dieu, notre espérance. Alléluia. Oh Seigneur, nous savons qu'aujourd'hui encore les anges louent ta sainteté, te célèbrent, te glorifient. Parce que Seigneur, les ténèbres ont reculé sur nos vies, ont reculé devant nous. Tu as remporté le prix, tu as remporté la victoire à la croix. Quelque chose de fabuleux s'est produit. Seigneur, tu es venu à notre secours. Et ce matin, nous voulons te célébrer, nous voulons t'honorer, nous voulons magnifier ton nom, nous voulons chanter un cantique en ton honneur. Reculer devant l'œuvre de la croix, devant l'agneau, immolé, et le sang versé pour moi. Disons que les ténèbres ont reculé, les ténèbres ont reculé devant l'œuvre de la devant l'agneau, immolé, et le sang
Servin, please ask your question. Unmute yourself, Servin.
My question is, I just want to know from Mr. President, how difficult was the situation from 2001 up until 2018? And, in short, all the challenges before he'll leave the power. That's my question.
Thank you, Servin. That was custom to the point.
Excuse me?
No, thank you very much. That was short and to the point.
Okay. I just want to write
down the question.
I just want to know 2 or 3 challenges, from 2001 up to 2016, security issues. Am I heard?
Yes, we got that.
Yes. So that's my question.
Ambassador Masimbuya. Ambassador Nsiki Masimbuya, I see your hand.
Can you hear me?
We can.
I need to start by thanking you, Professor Chris Landsberg, for this initiative. It's an incredible thing you have done. But I must thank President Joseph Kabila Kabange. President Kabange, I have had the honor and the privilege of being accredited to you as South Africa's ambassador. You have rewritten the script. After your presidency, you live in the Congo. You live safely and peacefully in the Congo. That is unheard of. Many presidents in our continent had to flee their countries after their presidency. You didn't do that. You allowed a peaceful transition to another government, to another party, to a different dispensation. You ought to be congratulated, President Kabila Kabange. I want to personally, on behalf of my republic, thank you for that. President Kabila Kabange, you have done of reconstruction. That is something to be lauded, and I do hope you will write a book, because your experience as a very young leader of that big and powerful country is an experience that belongs to others. I do hope that Professor Landsberg will work with you to write a book that would be for the interest of many to come after us, to say what it is that you need to do. You understood that you have to come into office, but at some point you must leave. I want to applaud that. President Kabila Kabange, it's been an honor serving as an ambassador of the Republic of South Africa, accredited to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambassador. We're going to take a few more. Just mute yourself, Ambassador. I saw, and I'm purely going on the basis of the names as they appear in front of me. I don't have a special list. So, Lucian Ramazani. Lucian, over to you. Unmute yourself.
For the floor. All my congratulations to the one we called the race in the DRC. So I wanted to ask some questions. In a state called the failed state, at DRC, can we not say that these 18 years of our Rais, filled with promises, gave birth to a mouse? And how can we understand the silence of a leader in a context of permanent insecurity in DRC? That's the question of the Rais. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucian. Mr. President, you got that, right? Okay.
Did you hear me?
Lucian?
Yes.
Lucian, just repeat that, please.
The first one or the second one?
Second part.
Yeah, the second, it's how can we understand the silence of a leader in a context of permanent insecurity in DRC when he was the Rais of DRC? When he was the president of DRC, how can we interpret the silence of a leader in a context of a permanent insecurity?
Are you saying the current president? Are you saying President Kabila?
President Kabila, the Rais, the one we call the Rais. And can we interpret and can we understand the silence of a leader in a context of a permanent insecurity? As in Beni, in Goma, in Bukavu also. Thank you a lot and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me take one more for now. Elaine? Elaine, are you there? Elaine, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Okay, I'm going to move on to somebody, one last one for now. Arina Muresan. Unmute yourself, ask your question, please.
Sorry, Professor. There we go. Sorry, Professor. My computer was a little bit slow. Thank you very much to yourselves for organizing, the opportunity to discuss this with a former president. I would like to ask specifically about African agency and foreign policy. Specifically, if Africa
Arina, sorry to interrupt. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Could I just ask the rest of the participants, mute yourself.
Thank you very much. So just to come back to African agency and speaking from common positions as Africans with one voice, where does the DRC's agency lie in contributing to this overall African agency? Thank you.
Professor, your mic is off. We can't hear you anymore. Professor?
Is that better?
Much better, much better.
Thank you very much. Excellency.
Well, thank you for the four questions, I believe, 5 questions. Comments, of course. The first one from, I believe, Seraph, how difficult was the situation from 2001 to 2018, and what were the 2 challenges? Well, briefly, the situation was difficult, dramatic. You can qualify it as you want. it was an unpleasant situation. I don't know very many countries that have been divided close to 5 years in a number of areas with armed groups and foreign armies now occupying those, with millions of people died from famine, war, etc. So that was how difficult the situation was.
I think the person who are sharing have his microphone mute. So if you can unmute it.
We lost even contact with them.
I mean, it's down to the admin.
No.
But how do I control the headphones?
Yeah, sorry, we can't hear you. We lost the total contact. I don't know if we have a problem or what.
I think it has to do with our Cybron microphone.
Mr. Sabran, can you unmute your microphone, please?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine now. That's fine now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Now?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Perfect.
I was answering a question from Seraphin about how difficult the situation was, and I stated the situation was not only difficult, it was dramatic. But the two challenges, probably the most important question, what were the two challenges from 2001 to 2018 in different phases? the first phase, the most important challenge was definitely the reunification of the country. We could not envisage anything without the country reunified as one Democratic Republic of the Congo. And when that was achieved in 2002, 2003, the next most important challenge was the integration of all the combatants, 300,000 of them, one national army, and the security forces. And of course, that was the beginning of what I call the building of our institutions. To me, those were the two most important. A comment from Ambassador Mashimbuye about a former president staying in his country, and he indicated alive, I believe. Well, that should not be an exception, Ambassador, and thanks a lot for your service when you are in the DRC. It should not be an exception. To me, it has to be normal. That's the normal situation that any nation, especially all these African nations, have to go through. As for the book, well, I'll take the idea on board, and we'll see whether we'll have the time. We have the content, we have the motivation, and we will make for time in order for that to happen. From Lucien Ramadhani, who talked about the silence. Why is there silence in the context of permanent insecurity in the DRC? Well, silence, I believe, is I learned this long ago. Silence is the longest speech that you can ever have. So even though we are silent, we are also speaking. But the situation in the east of the DRC is a situation that has to be dealt with in a number of ways, a number of sectors. It's not just only the guns that will go and silence the guns. There are various approaches, various